Hey, what is up guys? Gemini Jets 10 here, and I am back with another video. So today is going to be like a legit update of the airport, because as you know, sorry, that's my brother being an idiot in the background, but as you know, in the past I told you all in my 100 subscriber thank you video that I was redoing AZIA, and as you can see, that's the yellow paint pen. I've cleared the entire brown table off, so there's no more foam board. And I'm gonna actually purchase black foam board and just use that. And I'm gonna use the combination of the yellow paint pen and the Gemini sort of taxiway foil stickers, which are right here. They've got a bunch of taxiway stickers. These are the sides of the taxiways, but I'm gonna use those probably just regular taxiways. So I'm going to use a combination of these and the yellow paint pen, and I'm not being paid to say this, but Treehouse Studios paint pens. These things are awesome. I love them. They're sweet. You can buy them at Hobby Lobby. That's where I bought mine. And it works quite well. But as you know, what I'm calling the 2017 expansion, which is this little black table, I've completely just gone about it with paint pen. And I've redone everything, so there's two regional ramps right here, which can fit up to 757s. From what I know, it might be able to fit a 767, but the other gate would have to be a smaller aircraft. Then there's two cargo center gates. I'm using the KLM 747 for spacing. That's why that's there. But I guess while I've got this out, I'll just do a quick little, I guess, airport update of this terminal. So, first off, there's the beautiful United Eco Skies. I'm actually going to turn on my flashlight, so I'll be right back. So here's the beautiful United Eco Skies 737-900ER that I bought. I'm not going to do subscriber routes, I'll just do random routes. So this aircraft is going to be heading out to Las Vegas. Sorry about that, guys. A friend of mine was calling me, but yeah, I'm not going to do any subscriber routes. There will be 2 new subscriber routes in the next airport update, when that whole area down there should have the wooden terminals out. But right here we have United 737-900ER in the Eco Skies livery with the beautiful split scimitar winglets. I love them, especially on the Gemini molds. It's awesome. This beautiful aircraft is going to be heading out to Las Vegas as UA-2943, which is an actual flight, but it's on a E175LR from Austin. Well, it was an actual flight today. I think it was 2135 or whatever I said, but I'll have to go back and check. And yeah, like I said, there's 2 regional ramps. I used the little, that's sort of peeling up, but I used the little Gemini ramp stickers. So there's ramp 1 right here and ramp 2. And there will probably be more ramps added somewhere down on that table because I'll have a lot of spare space, even with when I get the 3rd one terminal from my dad, from my dad's house, I should say. But right here we have an American 757-200 heart standing. This aircraft came in from San Juan, Puerto Rico about 4 hours ago, and she's just heart standing here. Then we have the Allegiant MD-83 getting baggage on board and passengers. This aircraft's going to be heading out to Fort Lauderdale, where the recent shooting just happened, and pray for Fort Lauderdale. That was bad that happened, and I guess just pray for the victims, guys. That sucks that somebody thinks that that's alright to just go into an airport and start shooting people. Well, that's not really what happened, but if you all don't know, which I'm sure most of you watching this probably do, the weapon was in his checked baggage, and he received his checked baggage from the baggage claim he came from. I believe it was, I forget where it said he connected through. It might have been Minnesota. I think it was Minnesota, St. Paul. Minneapolis, St. Paul, sorry. And then he went to Fort Lauderdale, took the weapon out of his suitcase, went into the bathroom, loaded it, and opened fired on a bunch of people. 5 people died. That number might have changed. I don't know. I haven't seen the news since yesterday, but pray for Fort Lauderdale, guys. KLM 747 just doing gate spacing for me. UPS 747-400 getting heavily serviced with a bunch of freight, preparing for Dubai. Also the pilots are boarding, along with a couple UPS employees. We'll be hitching a ride out to Dubai. Taxiing then, we have United Express Embraer J145. This aircraft's coming in from Houston Intercontinental. Probably the last time you'll see this route, unless of course I decide to start doing airport updates without subscriber routes in them, which I should start doing. Southwest 737-700 in the Triple Crown 1 livery. Love this model. Very, very beautiful. This aircraft's going to be heading out to Louisville, Kentucky. Right here we have a Southwest Boeing 737-700 in the Canyon Blue. This aircraft's going to be heading out to Chicago Midway, and then it will be heading out to Columbus. Delta D90 going to be heading out to Asheville, North Carolina, South Carolina, North Carolina, wherever the hell it is. Delta 737-800 going to be heading out to Atlanta, and one of the new models, Delta Airbus A330, second new model actually. This aircraft's going to be heading out to Amsterdam Schiphol. It's pretty much the only international flight that departs from here. Is this flight. If there will be an international flight, it will depart from here, despite the fact it's Delta Airlines. Yeah, A7, which is this gate, is the only wide-body gate at this terminal. So eventually, Southwest and United will probably both end up moving down to Terminal 1, which is going to be the main terminal. It's going to have 3 really big concourses, which are the wooden terminals, and it will have gates on each side. I think I tallied it up. It's going to be something like over 30-something gates, which is actually a pretty big number. But yeah, Delta will probably eventually conquer this entire terminal, which means that we're going to have to scrub all of this paint up from the paint pen and redo the entire thing, which is going to suck, but for right now, this is how this is. But I guess I can show you all the taxiway layout. So this taxiway right here, I believe I'm going to label this one as Whiskey. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this taxiway that runs along all of these gates and sort of runs down through here to the ramps is all Whiskey. Tango is right here. I meant to draw the label. I'll probably end up drawing Tango right there. That's the short taxiway that goes between here, and it will go by Charlie. Charlie will, yeah, I've got yellow paint on my hands if y'all were wondering, but Charlie runs by, it is going to run on the, my airport, like this, is east and west. So on the west side of Terminal 1 Concourse C will be Charlie. Taxiway Charlie will run right here. And this, the west side, whatever side I said, east or west, I don't know. I'm lost for words right now, guys. Will be conquered by mainly American Airlines. We'll hold down that part of the terminal. East side of Terminal 1 Concourse C and west side of Terminal 1 Concourse B. Concourse 2, sorry. No, wait, Concourse B, yeah. Will be just international airlines, probably United and Southwest will end up sharing the Concourse C side. And then Concourse A's west side, which is the only side of Concourse A, and Concourse B's west side, will be all international airlines. But yeah, so looking at the taxiways here, now this is, it's, excuse my French, sorry. It's a bumblefuck right here, and it's really confusing, especially this area right here. So here it's all neat. We've got Gate A7, Gate A6, Gate A5. These 3 gates are all Delta. Gate A4 and Gate A3. Now this is where it starts getting confusing down by Gate A3. But Gate A4 and A3 are Southwest, and Gate A2 and A1 are United. Ramp 2 is Allegiant. Allegiant owns this regional ramp, and it's pretty much where Allegiant goes for all of their flights. They just park here, get a stair truck, and the bus comes from this terminal. And I picture like the bus kiosk being probably here in between A1 or A2, or here in between A3 and A4. Crooked Southwest. But, so, there's 2 cargo ramps, Cargo 1 and Cargo 2, which I've labeled as C. And, C2 actually is this line right here that you see. It starts here and sort of just turns and comes down here into C2. And C1 sort of begins right here and then runs along here. This goes to A3, A2, and A1. Here where kind of the gate number is, the two taxiways split. So this goes to gate A3, and this goes to gate A2, A1, and the regional ramps. So aircraft taxi down here, this is gate A1, so they would turn off here, come into gate A1, and then, A2, sorry. And then aircraft going to gate A1 would come down here and go to gate A2, and then the two regional ramps, they just turn off and go to their ramp. Yeah, Cargo 2, originally you can see, I've got to scrub this a little better, I don't know. It originally came off right here, but I decided to redo that because it was just, it was already too much of just a bumblefuck already, so I just decided to make it a little more neat and just have it come straight off of Taxiway Whiskey. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Probably, I'm hoping tomorrow is when I'm going to go out and buy the foam board. I'm going to need to do measurements again because I forgot what the measurements are for the wooden table right here. And I'm going to have to measure out the foam board at the store. I'm probably going to, I'll probably end up getting it tomorrow. So tomorrow evening, hopefully y'all can be expecting AZIA update 30 actually. Actually, technically 29 because I deleted airport update 28. This is going to be 29.5, actually, this airport update. So, yeah, tomorrow evening, hopefully, y'all can be expecting airport update 30, and I'm probably going to put just about all of my models in there, all of my models that have retired, and I'll actually come in here and show you my little cabinet right here where I keep all of my stuff. This was the American Airlines terminal, and one of the updates y'all saw, that should be in there. I keep just random Lego GSE in here, and the Gemini GSE I try to keep separate. There's the one broken field truck. Buses, and then the baggage loaders especially try to keep separately so that the little belt doesn't fall off. Here I've got 3 wide-body gates painted so far. There's this one right here, and then there's this A380 gate, and then this A380 gate. So those 3 are painted. Then on the main shelf up here is where I keep all of the modern, current models. Actually, for Airport Update 30, I'm going to retire these 2 MD-80s, so Airport Update 30 is the last time you will see these 2 American MD-80s, well, MD-87 and MD-90. I'm taking those out. But yeah, these are pretty much all the modern models that I keep in the airport. Then down here is pretty much all the retired models. You've got the beloved Skymaster, Air Mexico 75, Air China 744, Air Joe 763, American 222, and the Emirates A330-200, and then Southwest New Mexico 1. And then up here, and I really don't want to show this because it just shows how bad of a person I am. I keep pretty much broken or much, much older models up here. Like, as you can see, the completely destroyed Malaysia Airbus A380, which was a model that you saw very, very early in my airport updates. There's a destroyed 1/500 scale Air Canada L1011 back there. American 222 in the old colors, which I mainly use for spare tires. That is the wing gear of the Malaysia Airbus A380, and I've been using that for spare tires as well, pretty much, just because it's a destroyed aircraft. And then the Universal DC-8, which was a really, really old model. KLM DC-8-50, which was, that was actually my first Gemini Jet I ever bought. I bought it off of eBay about 6 years ago. As you can see, it's been pretty much destroyed. I have no idea where the horizontal stabilizers are. German wings, Airbus A320 or Airbus A319, I forget which one, and 1/500 scale by Herpa. I bought that after 4U925 went down, just as a memorable model, and it's in the German wings livery. They've now been renamed to Eurowings, if you all do not know. And then just an aircraft carrier with a little helicopter that I sometimes stick in my airport updates. But I figured I'd show you all that. And then also here's where I keep some custom GSE. This is pretty much just a tug that I painted black. Looks somewhat good. That's pretty much just a luggage tug. Cargo loaders, as you can see, painted the bottoms black. And the food trucks, catering trucks. In my opinion, they look pretty good. I'm going to focus there just so I get rid of the annoying flashlight. But I think they look pretty good. I don't know. And then the Gemini jet bridges that I use at American Airlines, for American Airlines, pretty much. But yeah, that pretty much ends it off for this little update, guys. Hopefully tomorrow evening you can be expecting this whole thing done, which is going to be a project all on its own. This whole area is luckily now completed. And eventually, as Delta continues to grow their fleet, because as I said, they're going to be one of the only hub airlines here. I've actually narrowed it down to just Delta and Southwest. Alaska's not going to have a hub here. But they're going to have at least 2 models. I'm going to get 2 Alaska models, at least. And, yeah, so as Delta continues to grow their fleet, they will take over this terminal. I'm going to have to redo this, but for now, this is how it's going to stay. So thank you all for watching. Sorry this ran a bit long. But yeah, I will talk to you guys all later. Love you guys. See you tomorrow, hopefully, and peace out.